Welcome back to another episode of InspiRise Hub, where we explore the incredible journeys of personal growth and transformation. I'm your host, Charles, and today we're diving deep into a topic that affects us all: fear. Fear can be a powerful force in our lives, often holding us back from pursuing our dreams and reaching our full potential. But what if I told you that fear doesn't have to be a roadblock? What if you could transform that fear into a source of power? In this episode, we'll uncover the secrets to overcoming fear and harnessing it to fuel your success. So, let's get started. First, let's talk about what fear really is. Fear is a natural human emotion designed to protect us from danger. It's that instinctual response that has kept us safe throughout history. However, in today's world, many of our fears are not life-threatening. They're often rooted in our thoughts, experiences, and perceptions. So, how do we begin to transform fear into power? Here are 3 key strategies that can help you on this journey. 1. Acknowledge your fear. The first step in overcoming fear is to acknowledge it. Denying or suppressing your fear only gives it more power. Take a moment to identify what you're afraid of. Is it fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown? Write it down. By bringing your fear into the light, you can start to understand it better. For example, let's say you're afraid of public speaking. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," try saying, "I'm afraid of speaking in front of others." This simple shift in language can help you take ownership of your fear. 2. Reframe your mindset. Once you've acknowledged your fear, it's time to reframe your mindset. Instead of viewing fear as a negative force, see it as a signal for growth. Fear often indicates that you're stepping outside your comfort zone, which is where real transformation happens. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this fear? Or, how can this fear propel me forward? Let's take the example of someone who fears failure. Instead of viewing failure as a dead end, consider what it can teach you. Many successful entrepreneurs like J.K. Rowling faced numerous rejections before achieving their dreams. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers before finally getting her first Harry Potter book published. Each rejection was a lesson that ultimately led her to success. 3. Take action. The final secret to transforming fear into power is to take action. Fear can paralyze us, but action is the antidote. Start with small steps. If you're afraid of public speaking, for example, begin by speaking in front of a mirror or sharing your thoughts with a friend. Each small victory will build your confidence and diminish the power of fear over time. Let's break this down further. Create a list of small, manageable actions you can take to confront your fear. If you're afraid of networking, start by reaching out to one person in your industry for a coffee chat. If you fear starting a new project, set a timer for 10 minutes and brainstorm ideas. The key is to take consistent, incremental steps toward overcoming your fear. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on a personal story. I remember when I first started this podcast. I was terrified. What if no one listened? What if I stumbled over my words? But I realized that my passion for sharing stories and inspiring others was greater than my fear. I took that leap of faith, and here we are today, connecting with all of you. Another example comes from a friend of mine, Sarah. She had a deep fear of flying. It held her back from traveling and experiencing new cultures. Instead of letting that fear control her, she decided to confront it. She started by watching videos about flying, then visited an airport to observe planes taking off and landing. Eventually, she took a short flight with a supportive friend. Each step she took helped her build confidence, and now she travels regularly, exploring new places and meeting new people. To wrap up, remember that fear is a part of life, but it doesn't have to control you. By acknowledging your fear, reframing your mindset, and taking action, you can transform fear into a powerful ally on your journey to success. Before we conclude, I want to share a few additional tips to help you on this journey. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques, such as meditation and deep breathing, can help you stay grounded when fear arises. They allow you to observe your thoughts without judgment and create space for a more rational response. Seek support. Don't hesitate to reach out to friends, family, or mentors when facing your fears. Sharing your experiences can provide you with valuable insights and encouragement. Celebrate your progress. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory. Celebrate your progress and acknowledge the courage it takes to confront your fears. This positive reinforcement will motivate you to keep pushing forward. Thank you for joining me today on InspiRise Hub. If you found value in this episode, please subscribe, share it with a friend, and leave a review. Your support helps us reach more people and spread the message of empowerment and growth. As you go about your day, remember that fear is not the enemy. It can be a powerful teacher. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it guide you toward your true potential. Until next time, embrace your fears, take action, and keep rising. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next episode.